Hey guys, what's up? It's me, J Daddy, here with another video. And today, I'm going to explain to you how to get Apex Hothead. Right? And as you can see here, it's not in the game yet, so you're like, how do you know? Where are you getting this information, right? This information comes from Chicken officially from the Discord. From VCs, from like him talking about it in UG in general. So I'm just gonna explain the system to you, and I'll put a picture up of what really the only picture we have of it. I'll put it up right now. All right, and as you can see in the system, right, it says trading point shop. Certain tokens can be converted into points used in a point shop in the trading maps, right? So essentially what this is there'll be like, I don't know, like a little setup with maybe like an NPC. Maybe we can see a return of Jerry, which would be really cool if like Jerry was like the point shop guy. What would happen is it would be a shop where you could buy tokens, like you could buy Dinosaur tokens, right? You can convert tokens into points. So the conversion rate, for example, right, it would delete the token, but it would give you a point for it. So a glass skin would be like 1 point. A megavore would be like 25 points, and albino would be like 25 points. Gab, would be like 15. Purple rarities, right? So like, what would that be, like some galactics, I guess, probably, would be 5 points. Non-limiteds would just give you nothing. Like Bibles don't give you anything, right? And you'd exchange that for those amount of points, right? And then, right, tradable, so you trade the points back in, right, for point shop exclusive would be 25 points, right? And a random hybrid. Okay, so random hybrid, you're like, oh sweet, so I could trade in 250 glass skins for Mega or Albino, right? Maybe. Because I say maybe because whenever Chicken was streaming the other day, right, he was in the official UG Discord, right, streaming the map update or whatever, right? He was being asked about the point system, and somebody asked, it's like, oh, so with the new random hybrid, right, I'll have to pay 250 glasses for like Megavore or Albino? And Chicken was like, maybe. He was like, or maybe it could be new hybrids. You heard me say that. New hybrids, right? That is all he said. That is the extent of what he said. He just said, or maybe new hybrids. What does that mean? I have no idea. I'm telling you, he literally said new hybrids and didn't expand. He was like, new hybrids, nothing more, right? What I'm hoping that means, I'm hoping we get a hybrid contest, is what I'm hoping, right? So that people can stop complaining about AV winning the hybrid contest, right? And maybe we can finally get a herbivore hybrid, right? Like maybe like a bigger sauropod hybrid that gives more DNA. That would be a great addition. Maybe we could also get a flying hybrid, right? So we could have that weak flying hybrid, right? And maybe it could give an AV a catalyst to not suck so much. Joke, I'm obviously kind of joking. Maybe we could get some like mid-tier hybrids, maybe like a medium glider, right? I'm hoping maybe we can get more skins. Maybe we can have an art contest for skins, right? So, I don't even know. But the system isn't in place to remove clutter tokens from your inventories, potentially increasing values of dupes and limiteds as well. So all you people who have dupe stuff, right? This system's kind of like a win-win for you because you can't dupe anymore, but you can gain value, I guess. Also, screw you for duping stuff. Anyways. But yeah, so essentially, Apex Hothead would be in the system. So you would trade X amount of stuff for an Apex Hothead, right? And by process of elimination, right? And you guys remember what Apex Hothead looked like, right? Right? And I'll show a picture right now. From just the looks of it alone, I would have to say that I think it would be worth, I want to say, like, now, again, this is not official word from like Chicken or anything, right, of how much it's going to cost. I would say it'd be anywhere from like 50 to 150 points, just based on the quality of model, right? And quick disclaimer right here, right now in this video, right? If you've been here, this system is not coded yet. This system is not in the game. It's not in the studio from what I've understood, right? This system is purely a speculative system, right? And, you know, he'd probably want some feedback, so let us know down in the comments below what you think, right? So this system is not a thing yet, right? This is like a, maybe this will come to DS at some point, right? So, you know, let me down in the comments what you think, right? Join the Dynamic Discord, let me know what you think. Join the Unhatched Games Discord so you can keep up to date with all new information. If you're banned from Unhatched Games Discord, join my Discord. I'll keep you updated, right? And I'll give my personal opinion right now, right? My opinion of this is an amazing thing. This is so unbelievably great for veteran players, for new players, for literally everybody. Because guess what? Guess what, right? Everybody can get glasses. They're so easy to get, right? And 250 like glasses, right? I did the calculations, right? Glasses spawn every 40 minutes or so in private servers, right? So if you multiply, you know, 40 minutes times, you know, 250 points, right? You'd get about 160 hours. It would take you about 160 hours of farming glass skins to get one of the new hybrids, which that sounds like that does sound like quite a lot. I'm not gonna lie, that's straight farming. So maybe like a little bit less. I wouldn't say too much because you don't want them to be too common, right? But maybe a little bit less. I'm just hoping that if we were to get new hybrids, that they don't usurp the old hybrids. They take on a new niche that isn't the same as our current hybrids. My only thing is, if there are new hybrids added to the game, right, a lot of base dinosaurs are going to start getting phased out because people are going to want the hybrids. You're not going to see as many of, like, you know, the base dinos that people use because they'll be using the hybrids instead, and then it will really become hybrid simulator. So I think a maximum of like at most 3 new hybrids in different niches, right? A flying hybrid, a herbivore hybrid, an aquatic, and a fully aquatic hybrid. Those would be 3. So like a sauropod, right, that has a higher gain than the base like barrow, that has an extremely high growth rate, that is, you know, pretty tanky, not unkillable though, because if, you know, you don't want to like make it to where there's like, if there's a pack of them, you're not going to win. A flying hybrid that doesn't usurp the current flying creatures. It needs to have like a downside to it, like it'd be slower than the other ones or something, but it'd have more health, like 1.3k or 1.2k, something like that. Nerf hats his health, let's be honest. And then an aquatic hybrid, right? With the aquatic one, right, there are 2 ideas that I have for aquatic hybrid. One is, you know, essentially like a killing machine in the ocean, right? Or, now this might be a little weird of one for you guys, essentially an underwater farming dino, right? It has 0 oxygen, right? It has thirst, it has hunger, right? And it just has a higher growth rate, like a 4 growth rate, and it's fully aquatic, right? So this gives, you know, people who are able to get to that point in the game, right, where they can just kind of farm, like, at a certain point in the game, farming DNA just becomes monotonous and boring, right? It's like, yeah, I can farm with my barrow on land, like, for hours, right? Or I could have an underwater hybrid that, you know, I can farm as well. It's a little bit more active or whatever, and doesn't take as much thinking because I don't have to drink water and also feed myself. So who knows though? I'm really excited for the system because it's definitely going to give a pathway to new players to get skins, right? For all you new players, like, I can't trade anything, I don't have anything, I have nowhere to go, right? Start farming glasses. Start going on servers and fight for those glass beams. Fight for them. Fight to the death for those beams. You will need those, right? Glasses will have a meaning again. There will be wars in front of those glass beams, right? So you better get ready. You better start collecting those glass beams before everybody else does, because everyone's gonna want a chunk of this, right? No one's gonna want to give up their gab, their albino, their mega infinity. They're gonna want to give up the glasses that they never use. So get your stuff right together. Start eldering, right? Right. If this system comes to the game and glass skins are 1 point apiece, right? Glass beams are gonna be a war zone, okay? An actual war zone, right? And maybe, just maybe, this is a new avenue for Chicken to add in new beams with new skins, like how the Halloween skins, like Headless, Maceball, and Psychoceratops were under the purple beams, right? Instead of doing that, add in a new beam tier with new skins, right? That can also be traded in for points, right? But yeah, like, something, right? But anyways, just to wrap it up, to give you like a TLDR, right? Apex Hothead Megavore is not going to be DNA, right? It's not going to be a badge, right? It's going to be more likely than not under this trading system, this trading point system, right? I'm going to assume it's 150 to 50 points, right? Somewhere in there, right? Where you trade in your skins, right? That aren't viables, that are limiteds, right? For points to put towards, you know, Apex Hothead, you know, Point Shop exclusive, or random new hybrids, right? But anyways, that'll be all for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!